Alright, just give me a few moments. I'm just loading everything up onto the relevant channels. Alright. If I desperately need to, I can turn the volume down if need be. Am I coming through alright? Alright, let's check out this little chamber here. Examine the body. Disturbingly apparent he was killed by a fellow Skitari. Well, that ain't good. Woo! Oh, presence has been detected. This message is just ancient comms code mixed with a basic low gothic cipher. I have seen the catastrophe the Faceless Lords will bring down on us all. There is no way to avert it. I offered my submission to them, but they rejected it. Now there is nothing but despair. I dare not even die because they are lords of death above all. Well, that's disturbing. But then again, this is the Necrons. This is the kind of shit that they do. Alright, first combat encounter. Let's fucking go! Oh, fuck my life, it's a Lich Guard. Right, okay. Just for everybody else watching, I might lower the volume a little bit. Now, did that actually do anything to him? I doubt it, but well, take a look. Yep, nah, didn't do a fucking thing to him. Okay, alright. Alright. Oh shit, I didn't realize it was a death mark. Ow. Fucking hell. Right, okay. Ow, you bastard. I can hit one, but not the other. Oh wait, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Well, that sniper's going to be a problem, so... burn him. Greetings to the greetings, welcome to the stream. Oh! Oh, he critted him. Good job there, Oricus. Yes, I believe it's Oricus. Yeah. Good job, Oricus. You little beauty. Right, move up. And bash him in the face. Alright, now it's should be the... yeah, it's the Lich Guard. Ow. Ow. You bastard. Ah! Ah! He died from the acid. Alright, now... Yep, now it's the warrior's turn, so he's going to take a shot at the Sicarian infiltrator. Ow! Shit, on a brick. Okay. Okay. Scan the Lich Guard. Okay, so he has a fair bit of physical resistance, but not a lot of energy resistance. Which means that he's going to take a shit ton of damage from Leandros here with his energy-based weaponry. Also, holy shit, I fucking love the music in this game. No, because that will kill Oricus if I do that. The one problem using weapons with chain effects. Most weapons with chain effects and thus do damage to allies as well. The Arc Scourge that Mechanicus here has, however, the only exception to that rule. For some reason. Sorry, no, let me phrase that. For some reason. Actually, you can scan the terminal there, and that will give us a bit of extra blackstone. Okay, no, I think I'm actually good. First thing I'm going to do though is get over here and heal Oricus, because he desperately needs the heals. You guys are more than welcome to ask questions if you're confused about anything that's happening. Opportunity attack, come on! Yes! This game's soundtrack is probably the most electronic soundtrack I think there has been in a 40k game. And I fucking love it. Torch him! Suddenly, this guy's all out of friends. And yeah, we killed the infiltrator by accident, but hey, necessary sacrifice. He's too far gone, Magos, but I can't make this decision for you. Ugh. Let's explore the rest of this tomb, actually, because there might be something useful. I mean, we desperately need the extra blackstone, so that was welcome. I almost feel sorry for the Skitarii that get trapped in this place. A Skitari that fell down a bottomless pit. What is this, fucking Calistar? Did we just accidentally tread into the impossible city or something, and the poor bastard fell down a bottomless pit from which there's no escape? Well, then again, this being the Necron, that actually doesn't surprise me. Ah, fuck. Okay, Leandros there. Menarius on the corner here. Jeremiah. You go there. And we'll stick a couple cervicals in for good measure. Alright, let's kick this off. Alright, so the Necrons have initiative, so they get the first moves. So they're all jockeying for position. Wow, I am surprised the Death Mark could actually hit from that range. Are you fuckers getting up a Menarius? Right, I'm going to have to use 2 of my heals early in order to get Menarius back up to full health, or to get his health back up. Because apparently these fuckers don't like to play nice. You absolute bastards. Oh wait, never mind, these are the fucking Necrons. Of course they don't like to play nice. Ow! Shit. Shoot him! There we go. And I'm going to put the 2 servitors in the path of that flayed one. So because Jeremiah took the shot against that flayed one, against the flayed one, every flayed one that's on the map, which I think is currently only that one guy, is now going to go rushing for him. Okay, you move to there. You've got the energy protection, so yeah, you can take the hit. Through pain I find wisdom. Fuck yeah. Well, what pain? You took no fucking damage from that shot. Right, so what's his shielding? Ah, he's got a shit ton of energy shielding. But then again, I don't have to go for him. I can shoot somebody else. Because Leandros does actually have the range. He does have the range to hit those two guys in the back with the Volkite Blaster. So I'm going to go for the Death Mark. Oh, you absolute bastard! Yeah, don't think I didn't fucking see that, you absolute bastard! Yeah, try and revive from that now, you fucker! Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Okay, you go there and bash that flayed one in the face. Oh yeah! Right, so those two are going to start gunning it. Unless I can take a shot at them with something else, those two are going to start gunning for the servitors. Yep, here they come. Opportunity attack! Oh yeah! Okay, I'm gonna have to move him past that Lich Guard. Because I don't want those three guys in the back to revive, so... Yeah, that will kill all three of them. I could hit him with the Volkite Blaster, but the minute I do, he's going to get a counter-attack opportunity against me. So, nah, bollocks to that. We're gonna... Oop. We're gonna hit this fucker in the back with the Volkite Blaster. There we go. Howdy. Howdy, coffee. Right. You're gonna bash him with the Mechadendrite. So now he can't... So now he's permanently dead. Uh-oh. No. Ah, he took the damage. Suck it. Suck it, you bastard. Right, Well, I could easily leave Leandros there because if he can take the hits from that, if he could take the hits from the warrior, I don't actually need to worry about killing that guy immediately. If he can take, if he's more than capable of taking the shots, I can just leave him there. But I also don't want this guy getting too close. Alright, no problem, dude. He gets a counterattack opportunity. Ow. Yep, so that guy... I kind of want to destroy that terminal to set back the progress on the awakening, but at the same time, I don't want to get close to that guy. So, bollocks to that. Yeah, the arc pistol shot's going to damage the servitors, but that's fine. Servitors I can take, but the servitors I can cope with them getting hurt, because they're... I mean, the servitors are completely expendable. Right, so now that Lich Guard has to spend needs to spend a couple turns getting into melee range. Because that guy... I suppose I should count my blessings that the Lich Guard lacks a ranged attack. Because that would be an incredibly dickish move if it had some kind of ranged ability. Well, actually, Leandros might be able to destroy the terminal from here. Yeah, he's got the range. He's actually got the range to hit the terminal from here. Fuck it. I mean, if he's got the range, I might as well. And then we can get him out. Woohoo! True flawlessness has yet to be attained. Interesting you'd make that distinction there, Faustinius. Oh, we have got a lot of... Oh, baby, we have got a lot of stuff to play with. Yeah, we have got a lot of blackstone to play with. Alright. Need to be careful with the upgrades I choose. Okay, Menarius needs to get... We need to get that one from Menarius. We've got 968. I could get... Right, let's actually start getting an extra tech. We need the extra tech priest. Let's spec you as a... Well, we've got a Dominus and we've got an engine seer already. Menarius is currently working on becoming a... Menarius is currently only working on being an explorator. Do I want to go over Tech Auxilium or a Secutor? Oh, excuse me. I think I'm going to spec you as a Tech Auxilium. To start off with. Sorry, I'm just checking something real quick. Apologies, I was just looking at something quickly. Oh, there's actually a visual effect on the scanner. You can actually see there's a radar, almost like a radar pulse on the scanner. Oh, that's cool. I'm such a sucker for little details like that. I mean, can we just take a moment to appreciate the detail that's been put into the models of the Tech Priest character models? I mean, fucking hell. Okay, well this guy's actually relatively simple to deal with, and with the amount of Tech Priests I have at my disposal now, should be a fucking cakewalk. Well, should. Lord Ubshal must die. Release the hounds. We know that they're where he is, but we don't. Okay. Suits me. Fireworks on everything. Hey! Hey, Grace, long time no see. Not too bad. Figured I'd do this as sort of a filler thing while I'm preparing my next history stream, which is coming. It is coming soon. I'm just in the process of writing up the script. Yeah, but in the meantime, I figured I'd play something which is kind of fast become one of my favorite games. It almost looks like a ritual site. Do these things have a religion, or could it be a trap? Ah, shit. Okay. High probability, trail of the prey, close in on the quarry, let the baying commence. Follow the tracks cautiously. Okay, alright. Final chamber, Necron Lord, let's go! Let's fucking go! A literal heart of corruption, lies a Gyarados, 7360. If it has not a head to sever, cut out the heart. The coursing is complete. The quarry is at bay. Strike for the kill. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. And there's our quarry. Lord Ubzhao, Necron Enforcer. Enforcer of the Necrons on the world of Silver Tenebrae. Or Tenebris. Now this guy's got a bit of a nasty trick. Because, well, the thing with this dude is that he... Every single time I kill one of these flayed ones, which are the other little smaller Necrons running around, he actually gets a boost to his total HP pool. So basically, by the time I get up to him, he's gonna have, well, as you can see, he started off with 23 health, but by the time I get up to the top of the thing to fight him directly, he's gonna have a hell of a lot more health available to fight me with. But at the same time, I need to get up there in order to deal with him. So, like it or not, I have to fight my way through the flayed ones to get to him. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute once I start killing more of killing these flayed ones. But just pay attention to his health, because he's got 23 health now, but pay attention to it as I start battering away at these Necrons. Okay, first of all, I'm going to steal a couple of cognition points from this guy, and then I'm going to bash him in the face with the axe, because this is a guaranteed takedown. So he's got 23 health, and yep, right there, see that? His health just went up by 4 points. This is what I'm talking about. This guy keeps getting health as you kill. Yeah, aside from that though, he doesn't really do much. Lord OMMNISIAH doesn't really do much in terms of actually fighting you. He kind of stays up there. But every single time it rolls around to his turn, he will summon more flayed ones to fight me. So, like it or not, I have to... Again, like it or not, I have to fight my way through the flayed ones in order to get to him. I'm actually not surprised that it's giving you Fire Emblem vibes. The gameplay is... It's a turn-based... This is a turn-based tactical game. And a lot of the finer mechanics are based around actually making the most out of the skills you have available. And in fact, a lot of the skills are actually based around your tech priest's equipment. Because... Well, with the way that the upgrade system in this works is that each time you get an upgrade, each time you unlock a skill for your tech priests, it actually gives them an additional augment capacity, which basically allows them to field more powerful equipment. Like right now, Magos Jeremiah here, who's the one I'm about to start moving forward, he's basically kitted out with every single possible piece of equipment that makes him a dedicated healer, or the proper term would be an engine seer. So he's got, I mean, he can still fight and he's still bloody good at it, but his equipment is more specialized around keeping the rest of my tech priests alive as opposed to actually healing them, or as opposed to actually fighting. But yep, Endless Legions, which means he's about to summon another pack of flayed ones. Yep, there they are. If this was on a higher difficulty setting, because I think I have this on normal difficulty, but if this was on a higher difficulty setting, this fight would be a hell of a lot harder. Because these flayed ones would take a lot more to batter down. Yeah, let's get another Sicarian Infiltrator. The problem with the flayed ones, though, is that they have this nasty little trick where if you attack one of them, all of their buddies nearby get a... They have this thing where... Alright, no problem. Okay, move you up. Then we're going to end the turn. I need to get Leandros as far forward as I can. Oh! Ho, ho, ho. Oh, you little beauty! Oh! It actually takes the targeting. The flayed ones now have nobody to target because the one they were targeting, the Sicarian Infiltrator, actually cannot see them. Alright. Jeremiah, knock that guy out of the fight. Yeah, so they've lost all their aggression. He's lost his aggression because he's no longer... He doesn't have the Sicarian Infiltrator to actually target. Ah. Ew. That's disturbing. They're coming out of the damn walls! What? Nobody told me there were death marks! Ah, bollocks. I'm gonna hold you in reserve for the moment. Bash him right in his face. Aside from the fact that the Necron decided to dump a brand new guy on me. Well, he's not new, I've encountered them before, but... Nobody told me that there were going to be fucking deathmark snipers running around. But we have managed to get a couple of the tech priests up into a position where they can actually target Lord Ubzhao now. Lord Ubzhao is now in range of Leandros, so I can actually hit this bugger and do some serious damage. So first of all, we're going to buff his energy damage, and then we're going to hit him with the Zenerite Volkite Blaster. Let him have it! Ho 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 ho! And then we can follow that up with a shot from the arc pistol. And hey, why not? Use the Servo Skull to do some damage as well. Yeah, where's all your precious health now, you biomechanical bastard? It's actually a good job I was able to kill that, guy in one shot, because Deathmark snipers have a really nasty little trick where they can actually... Now that's a lot of damage! But yeah, no, Deathmark snipers have a really nasty little trick where they can, where they basically, every time they actually take a shot at one of your troops, they'll actually teleport to another spot. they'll teleport to another spot and then they'll go into Overwatch, which means that the minute that somebody moves up into their line of sight, they get to take a free shot against them. So they're a real pain in the ass for that, because they basically, when they teleport, go into Overwatch and then attack, and then one of your troops moves into line of sight of them, they basically get a free shot. And of course, every single time you damage a deathmark sniper, assuming the attack doesn't kill it, the minute you damage a deathmark sniper, they'll trigger their phase shift ability and teleport to a new spot. I actually want to get a close-up of this guy. I'm curious. Ugh. He's got skulls hanging from his chest plate. Well, then again, he is infected with the flare virus, so I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, OMMNISIAH up there is infected with something referred to as the flare virus, which basically turns these Necrons into these freakish biomechanical constructs. Because Necrons as a species are actually purely mechanical. They're a purely mechanical race. But the flare virus actually mutates them and mixes their bodies, fuses their bodies with organic material, effectively turning them into biomechanical constructs. It's not a particularly pleasant experience for the Necrons either, because essentially what it does to them is it turns them into, like, because Necrons are generally sort of soulless soulless machines, but the flare virus turns them any Necrons infected with it into animalistic killing machines. It's not a particularly pleasant experience for the Necrons, I can tell you that. But it also gives them this weird obsession with, for some reason it gives the Necrons infected this weird obsession with collecting flesh. Like, it's not uncommon for flayed ones to basically run around collecting the skin, like draping the skin of their enemies over themselves. And as you could probably imagine, that generates quite a nasty effect when it comes to psychological warfare. Because they're literally just wearing the skin of their enemies. So from a psychological standpoint, it's a real nasty blow to a force's morale. Well, I mean, no, you're not wrong, but in the grim darkness of the 41st millennium, you know, that kind of psychological warfare is extremely devastating in the grim darkness of the far future. Particularly if the Necrons are actually fighting something like the Imperial Guard. which are basically just basically the frontline soldiers of the Imperium of Man. You know, those guys in particular can get hit pretty hard by any form of psychological warfare, which is actually something that's reflected in the PC game Dawn of War, Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War, because in Dawn of War, the Winter Assault expansion, you actually get the option of controlling. You actually get to play as the Imperial Guard. And the thing with the Imperial Guard is that they typically field large groups of troops, like frontline soldiers. Like the standard guardsman squads can actually hold, I think with the right upgrades, they can hold something like 13 or 14 troops in a squad, minus attached commander units. But the problem with the Imperial Guard is that they're very susceptible to anything that damages morale. So if somebody's running around with, if you have opponents running around with flamers, for example, which in Dawn of War do a huge amount of damage to morale, but if you have a bunch of guys running around with flamers, they will actually rip through the guardsmen's morale and reduce their combat effectiveness. And actually, you can control Necron flayed ones. If you choose to play as the Necron race, you actually do get the option of controlling flayed ones. And flayed ones have this passive ability where basically they... Okay, wow, that was a lot of damage. Shit, okay. Okay, I'm going to leave you there because as soon as that guy makes a move, I'm going to get an attack of opportunity against him. Oh, what's coming out of there now? Another death mark? Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. Delay your turn. Right, we've got troops in position now to actually hit this guy and to actually deal some damage to this guy. So I'm going to take full advantage of... I'm going to take every opportunity I can to hit this guy. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Wait, where's the power field? Power field generator. Now hit him. That's more like it. Nah, bollocks to that. Push him back. Now shoot him. Wait, no, not him, not him. No, wrong target. This guy. Now, unfortunately, that's not going to kill him. But it's done a fair amount. But those attacks did a fair amount of damage. And more importantly, we've got somebody else in a position. We will have somebody in a little while in a position to actually take some further shots at him. I'm going to hold you in reserve for the moment. Okay, turn you invisible, because that should prevent... Yeah, any damage is better than none. But yeah, turning the Sicarian Infiltrator invisible has actually stopped that flayed one from actually attacking him as soon as I move. So we're going to take out the... Oh! Oh, you little beauty! Critted the death mark! Oh, fuck yes. The thing about the Necrons is that they had this thing where if they take damage, if you deal sufficient damage to actually reduce them to 0 health, they don't actually die. Instead, they sort of go into a shutdown state where they then spend a few turns trying to reanimate, and if you don't kill them within that time frame, they will reanimate and get back up again and continue fighting. If, however, you manage to score a critical hit on them, like I did just then with the Sicarian Infiltrator, they will not get back up again. That counts as a kill. And they don't get the option of actually reanimating. Please, please let this be a kill. Oh, it's not quite enough. 2 to 4 damage. He's got 5 health. If that arc pistol shot had have done 2 points of damage, I could have potentially taken this guy out in 1 hit. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. We'll take the attack while we're here. Wait, the acid damage. I forgot he's using the Xenorite axe, so crits are good unless they're done towards you. That is true, but I just remembered Magos Jeremiah is actually using the Xenorite axe, which means that he's actually taking acid damage. So now he might. Okay, he healed himself, but he's on 2 points of health. The acid damage won't kill him this turn, but it's going to put him on 1 health. Okay, alright, okay, alright. Yes, okay, fine. Hit the Servitor, I don't care. I get a cognition point every single time you do that, so fine. Go for the Servitor for all I care. I don't give a flying fuck. Yes, Lord Ubjao did just gain a few points of health back from that, but... Well, he's on low enough health that if the next person to attack him should be able to kill him. Or if not kill him, then reduce him to sufficient enough health that that acid damage will kill him. Well then. That's not disturbing. Ayah! Jesus Christ! Okay. Ow! You utter bastard. Yeah, we're actually going to have you guys in your turns. Because as soon as it rolls back around to Menarius and everybody else's turns, they're going to be able to kill them. Right, Menarius' turn. Come on, Menarius. Don't fuck it up. Yes! Suck it, Ubjao! The hulking horror that is Lord Ubjao collapses to the ground in a mass of torn flesh and ruptured metal. The fusion of biological and mechanical parts prevents the remains of teleporting away in their entirety, leaving many gory chunks of Ubjao's structure oozing on the floor. The cohort can recover these after they have given the OMMNISIAH thanks for helping them prevail against such a monstrosity. That's actually something I do like when it comes to the dialogue. If you actually paid attention there, the only ones that actually speak proper English are the Necrons, are the Necron Lords. None of the Tech Priests, East, or higher-ranking members of the Mechanicus actually speak a lick of English. They speak that sort of freakish gibberish. Which I think is quite clever from a stylistic point of view. Well, it just goes to show how far removed from humanity the Mechanicus actually are. I mean, seriously, look at this guy! Could you really be blamed for thinking that this fucker isn't human? Not really, no. You really couldn't be blamed for thinking that the guy's not exactly human. You could be blamed for thinking that he's not exactly a human. Reject humanity, accept technology. That is pretty much the Mechanicus doctrine in a nutshell. Reject your humanity and just embrace the machine. You know, aspire to the purity of the blessed machine. That is basically the Mechanicus' philosophy in a fucking nutshell. You know, crave the strength and certainty of steel and aspire to the purity of the blessed machine. Oh, we appear to have a third person. Why, hello, Dominic. How you be on this fine day or evening or whatever time it is for you right now? Because I'm just assuming that you live in somewhere of a completely different time zone to me. Without the O. You have the name almost right, Grace. You just take out the O. I'm not doing too badly, Dominic. Yeah, I've just been chilling out, really, just taking things as they go. Kind of have to, considering, you know, lockdown and all. Fun, fun, fun. Memories of the Void. Alright, let's go for this one, because that'll give me an additional deployment slot. Yeah, those Sicarian infiltrators are actually proving to be quite interesting. Oh yeah, here's a little fun exercise for you guys. Oh yeah, no, Godzilla vs Kong is going to be a great movie. But here's a little exercise for you guys. Do you guys think that the Scavola person is male or female? That's all good, Covey. Actually, just in time for a fun little exercise. Do you guys think that Scavola here is a male or a female? Alright, Dominic, you say male? Alright. But look at face and shape and build, guess would be male. Alright. Do you have a Grace? Do you have a guess, Grace? Or do you have a guess there, Grace? Or are you just gonna abstain from this one? Grace, you are actually right. Who do I think will win Godzilla or Kong? I'm actually not sure. If we're going by the logic of the original film, I'm gonna say Kong. But yeah, no, Grace, you're actually right. Not Subdona. Tech Inquisitor Scavola is actually a female. I'm not kidding, by the way. Tech Inquisitor Scavola is actually female. She's actually what they refer to as a Xenorite. Yeah, she's actually what they refer to as a Xenorite, which is basically a type of tech. They're sort of a sub-faction within the Adeptus Mechanicus. That's all basically, they're based around this idea that they can learn more about how to face the enemies of man by studying the technology of the Xenos. It's why Scavola here is so obsessed with recovering the technology of the Necrons. She basically takes the whole adage of knowledge is power to a whole new level. And while I normally don't agree with the idea of utilizing Xenos tech, I do kind of have to admit that some of her arguments are quite sound. Especially when you're dealing with a foe like the Necrons. Because humanity in the grim darkness of the 40k universe, humanity doesn't really know a hell of a lot about the Necrons. The knowledge of them is still very much shrouded in myth. Well, maybe not shrouded in myth, but shrouded in mystery. They don't really know a hell of a lot about them, so it's very much a case of they want to try and learn as much as they can. But because of the Mechanicus, because of the religious dogma of the Mechanicus, it kind of prevents them from actually really learning anything. So they'd rather, just burn the world and boil the oceans, really. Exactly, knowledge is power. And Tech Inquisitor Scavola is the sort of the ultimate representation of that philosophy. Because she believes that the best way to actually understand the enemy that they're facing is to study the technology that they use. It's why, why Scavola is so obsessed with recovering Necron technology. But because of her position as a Xenorite, and because of the fact that she's so obsessed with recovering Xenos tech, which flies directly in the face of Mechanicus doctrine, of the Mechanicus' religious doctrine, it puts her in a very awkward position. Because on the one hand, you know, she wants access to this technology, but on the other hand, she doesn't want to completely out herself as a Xenorite and piss off the rest of the Mechanicus leadership on this Explorer mission. She doesn't want to completely piss them off, because that would basically get her in the bad books, and she'd be fucked at that point. She'd be completely fucked. Oh, hello. Alright. Shit just got real, yo. I promise never to talk like that again. Have I watched any of the Resident Evil movies? I have watched the ones with, oh, what's her name? Mila Jovovich. Or Jovovich, or how the fuck you say her last name. I haven't watched any of the animated films, though. Alright, so both of those guys are now on fire. Credit the, light them up indeed. Well, he's dead next. He's going to be dead this turn anyway, so I mean... Oh. Internet connection quality is not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. What the fuck do you mean? Broadcasting gameplay right now, isn't it? But as to answer that question, Dominic, that's a tricky one, because this is a turn-based tactical game. So if you've ever played something like XCOM, it should be familiar to you. Essentially, the core gameplay system is that you basically it's broken up into 3 segments. You know, the downtime on your ship, on your ship, the Cestus Metallican, tomb exploration like what I'm doing now, and the combat sections, which is what I did just a second ago. But basically, you explore the tombs, these Necron tombs, in order to gather useful technology, improve the combat effectiveness of your tech priests, all that sort of stuff, as well as you're trying to gather you're not only trying to gather enough technology for your Explorer mission, as is the Mechanicus way, but you're also trying to prevent the activation of the Necron tomb world, because Silver Tenebris, the world that this game takes place on, is a massive fucking tomb world. Now, what a tomb world essentially is that a tomb world is where the Necrons actually, well, live, essentially. And this tomb world has been sitting sleeping soundly for quite some time until a previous Mechanicus Explorer mission came along and accidentally woke it up. And we're actually here in response to the distress signal that was sent by the previous Explorer mission. So they basically came along. They basically came to this world, accidentally woke up the Necrons, and were like, "Guys, we fucked up. Help!" And so we have to, explore the tomb, gather technology, fight the Necrons, and prevent the awakening of the tomb world. Which ultimately means we have to go to the heart of the tomb world to find and destroy the Necron Overlord, Lord Zaragon. Right now, what I'm in the process of doing is actually trying to move my troops into one of my tech priests into shooting range of this Triarch Praetorian, which is basically a Necron with a jump pack. The trick, however, is that, well, there's no cover system in this game. If your troops are in line of sight and they're in range, the weapons are always guaranteed to hit. If you break line of sight, however, then, well, the enemy can't actually, if they have any ranged weaponry, they can't actually attack you. Most weapon attacks, with the exception of weaker weapons like the Phosphor Blast Pistol and the Arc Pistol, most weapon attacks actually cost cognition points. And you gather cognition points by either killing Necrons or scanning things like this, like these obelisks, with your Servo Skull. So melee attacks, like using the Power Axe, cost cognition points to use. As you play throughout the game, however, and you continue to explore the tombs, more and more sections of the tomb world will actually become accessible. And your job is to basically go around and is to go through these new sections of the tomb in order to eradicate the Necron threat. Also, I see we have a fourth person joining in. You see, we have another person joining in. Want to say hello? That man seems kind of like heresy to me. Looks like heresy to me, brother. Oh, we have more people watching. Say hello to the new people. Say hello, new people. I'm actually curious to see who's watching right now. Actually, hey, Silverfox, how you going? Long time no see. Jesus, actually, it has been a long time now that I think about it. One moment, I'm just doing a little something. Okay, cool. I'm doing pretty good. Just chilling out, playing one of well, it's basically fast become one of my new favorite games. For some reason. If Carly's in here in the chat right now, she'll immediately get that reference. Sorry, Kylie. No, I love you. Well, not really calling anybody out. We're just making a reference. It's kind of been a bit of an inside joke. For me at the moment, I'm just waiting to go back to university, which is in 2 more days. Fuck. I'm more trying. I mean, this is actually a playthrough of Mechanicus that I've been doing for a little while. I am actually going to, if this is actually if this goes as well as I think it is, which it seems to be going pretty well. What I might do is I might actually start up a brand new campaign solely for the stream. So you guys can also get a bit of so then that way you guys also get a bit of an understanding of what it's like in the early game. Because this is more the mid game actually in terms of the where we're up to at the moment. This is actually more the mid game at this point. Yeah, but as you can see, the minute I tried to attack him with the axe, yes, he's taking acid damage now, but his physical he's got physical armor protection, which means that he was able to actually withstand that attack. Oh, but this guy doesn't actually have any, this guy right in front of me doesn't actually have any physical defense, so he's gonna take full damage from a power axe strike. I'm not really an anime kind of guy, actually. Anime's never really been my thing. If you want the anime geek, talk to fucking Kyle, to Anne. She's the fucking anime geek, not me. Yeah, I was never really exposed to anime, to be honest. It was never really something I was actually exposed to, so I never really... Noida. I have heard of it, yeah. I've been seeing... Actually, funny you mentioned that game, because I've actually been seeing a bit of a joke running around, going around on the internet, basically, where it's like, I cast fuck everything in that general direction. Also, yeah, I probably should have waited until I got all the rest of my tech priests out of the way of that out of the way of that shot from the Volkite blaster, but at the same time, I needed that Acanthorite dead before he could actually do anything nasty. It's that, and you have angered the gods. So yeah, that was a bit of a risky power play, but hey, it paid off. Zap him with the arc pistol. Pew! Pew pew, motherfucker! Squeaky Gresham? Oh, I need to hear this. Pew pew, Mr. Gresham! See, this is why I love streaming for you guys. This is fucking entertaining as shit. Phasmophobia glitch with darkest doing his Gresham voice. Oh, okay. Do you guys have a fucking clip of this? Because I think I need to hear this. I don't know if you'll hear it though, because I don't think it picked up on Darkest's end. Oh, damn it! Son of a bitch! Oh, son of a bitch! Okay. Fair enough. This is fucking entertaining as shit. It was a recording, so sadly not, but if we do it next time, I might record too in hopes we get it again. Hey there, jackass! Oh, also, Mickey Coffee hit on Gresham while hiding from a ghost in the ladies' bathroom. Oh yeah, fucking Coffee introduced me to that shit. could actually move Mechanicus all the way over to the terminal to scan it. He does, thankfully, have the movement range. But at the same time, I bet you dollars to donuts that the minute that I scan that terminal, it's going to summon 2 Necrons out of those fucking sarcophagi on the back there. Oh, it didn't. Okay. I was honestly expecting it to. Yeah, just hi, how are you? But surprisingly it didn't. I was honestly expecting it to, but it didn't. Huh. Well, colour me surprised. Oh, I thought that was going to push him back. Shit, okay. Oh no, he gets an opportunity attack! Ow! Damn it. Necessary injuries. Well, yeah, that is good, but it's still worrying. Yeah, I'm not going to risk using the Volkite Blaster because that might potentially kill somebody. So instead, we're going to torch this guy. Because nothing says fuck you like a flamethrower to the face. Fuck you, squirrels! Okay, so destroying that was actually quite useful because that actually gave us some more Blackstone. Blackstone is what you use to upgrade, to improve the skills of your tech priests. And it's also one of the materials that you need in order to call in order to actually allow you to field troop units, normal troop units and units on the battlefield. Okay. Alright, okay, so the Necrons get initiative on this in this first round, so one of the games I like to play. Well, there's World of Warships, there's Doom. I've been playing the shit out of Cyberpunk, Cyberpunk 2077 as well. Despite what people say about it, I fucking love that game. Yeah, I've been playing the shit out of this, out of Mechanicus here as well. This is a fantastic game. It's probably one of the better, like one of the best out of like the 40k games, because 40k games have always gotten a bit of a bad rep. Well, I say bad rep, but 40k games throughout the years have been sort of mixed in terms of their reception. They've either been absolutely fantastic, like, you know, Mechanicus, or Mechanicus here, and Dawn of... Oh, one moment, guys. Apologies, guys. I had to quickly take a phone call. And also, praise the OMMNISIAH! Hi, Caddy. Also, I don't know if you can hear this right now, but can we just take a moment to appreciate the fucking soundtrack for this game? Like, the fucking music for this game just... Oh, it gets me in all the right places. Yeah, the soundtrack in this game is just fucking epic. Like, it's suitably electronic, as you'd expect for something like this. I mean, it is very much an electronic soundtrack. But while most electronic music has a bass drop, Mechanicus has a pipe organ, as you can hear in the background. And it's funny because this is actually a... Yeah, it's funny because this is actually a genre of music that I'm not really keen on. I'm not really keen on electronic music, but fucking... The Mechanicus soundtrack is just a fucking bop. You should hear the fucking music that plays with A's during the boss fights. The fucking boss fight music in this game is just fucking epic. It's just epic as shit. Trick Darkus into doing the Gresham voice and try to catch the squeaking Phasmophobia. Yeah, no, the pipe organ in the music is just a fucking amazing addition. Okay, that's implying that I don't already have the fucking music on file for you know when I need it. Oh yeah, that'll be on my end. Yeah, that's right. You guys go and hit my servitors. I don't really... Yes, I have it just in case. I've been calling you enough times to... I've been calling you enough times to know by now. Exactly! It's not like I don't fucking play the music all the time, because the fucking soundtrack in this game is just so... It's just top-notch. Like, whoever... I don't know who it is that actually came up with the soundtrack for this game, but they were clearly doing their homework. Like, they clearly knew... they clearly knew about the subject matter, and they knew what they were trying to get out of it. And full credit to them, they did a fucking stellar job. Well, I already know what I'm doing. I don't know what the fuck you two are doing. Destruction is the destiny of the Xenos! I think I'm letting the power get to me. And, you know, just a tad. I think I'm letting the power get to me just a tad. You guys came up with a sad realization. When the fuck aren't you two coming up with a sad realization? Let's be honest. Death go power hungry, give me my helmet. Hey, am I fucking wrong, Kylie? Let's be real. Am I fucking wrong? See, even Grace fucking agrees. You can't hide it. You can't handle the truth. Not our fault that we made the narrative more yet messed up than I originally planned. You can't handle the truth. Power hungry death, head for the hills. So you know how we said that Samuel is rejected? Are you sure we should be talking about this with people who might be, you know, with participants of the game? Don't you think that this should be something that we should say for private conversation? Boom! Zap him and whack him. You know what? That's a fair point. That's actually a fair point. Alright, let's grab the 2 cognition points from there. We'll take 1 step forward. Hello, Mr. Necron. Can I introduce you to the Archscourge? Jesus Christ! Okay, I wanted to kill him. I didn't want to go completely overkill. It's more that we had it all what? Explain now. Would you kindly? Samuel isn't the rejected one. Atticus is. You only just figured this out now? Fucking hell, I could have told you this like 2 months ago. You know what, fuck it, I'm going overkill. What did you say about that girl? It's like that fucking animation that I showed you the other day, Kylie, just... The fuck did you just say? The fuck did you just say? Alright. You average 6 of those a day. Jesus Christ, Kylie, you have a problem. Holy shit! Stop the fucking presses, everyone! She actually admits she has a problem! No, that's not going to be enough to actually max out him as an explorator. She's actually admits she has a problem. Stop the fucking presses! No, you do not! You do not always admit you have a fucking problem! Don't you fucking try to pull that shit with me! No, you fucking don't! You lying twit! Yeah, don't you try to pull a fucking fast one on me. There is no way in fucking hell I'm that stupid. Don't worry about it too much, Dominic. It's more of an inside joke. Yeah, I was about to say, we should have it to at least 10 by now. And on that bombshell, I think that's actually going to do it for today, because I've got some stuff I need to take care of. The videos, the narrative, his stories, yeah, we have so many ideas. But yeah, I think I'm going to actually have to call it quits there for now. This was fun, though. I might actually do, as I say, what I might end up doing is I might either continue with the campaign I'm doing at the moment, or just make a brand new one. Yeah, I know. Yeah, sadly things turned up on my end that I have to call it quits earlier than I was expecting it to. Then again, I have been going for 2 hours. The stream has been going for 2 hours, which is probably one of my longer ones yet. Not the longest one I've done yet, but it's one of the longer ones. But yeah, what I'll probably do is I'll make a brand new game. Like, next time I do this, I'll make a brand new game. to basically run that through for stream purposes. So I'll make a brand new game for the for stream purposes, and then I'll just have the one that you've seen today just be sort of the campaign I play on the side. So with that out of the way, thank you guys for stopping by, and thank you for the insanity of all this, because this has been a lot of fun, and it is always fun, you know, chatting with you guys in the stream. For anyone who's on Discord, I might possibly end up in a little bit, might end up jumping into the KMS fan server for voice chat afterwards, if any of you guys are up for it. But for anyone who hasn't, or for anyone who is unable to, thank you guys for stopping by. Hope you guys tune in for the next one. I don't know when it will be. We'll get used to recording. I don't know when the next stream will be, because I am starting back at university next week. Thankfully, I'm only doing like 1 day a week where I'm actually going onto campus. So I don't know when the next stream will be. So hold out for that. And thank you guys for watching. And, you know, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and have a good one, alright? Catch you guys later. Bye-bye.